You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Dillon Coates, this is Bauman, and welcome back to the Coatsy Show.
Hola.
Today, this review we're doing is 14 years in the making.
Well, no, the movie's 14 years in the making.
The movie, yeah.
The movie.
This review is about one day in the making.
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw this movie yesterday. Came out this past Friday, so as usual, we're a couple days late. But
Who cares about if reviews are on time, right?
who cares, yeah. Who cares about opinions and all anything? Why are you even watching this? Okay, so
Because it's good content.
that's it.
Don't let anyone else tell you
no,
that.
19 subscribers. We're getting to at least 20. There we go.
Thank you to each and every one of you.
That will be dated within
Tomorrow?
5 years, maybe. Being generous. I don't know. Okay, so
We're seeing The Incredibles too.
We're seeing Incredibles too. This movie is directed by Brad Bird, as the original one was.
He's a legend.
He's a legend. Written and directed by Brad Bird.
He did Ratatouille, didn't he?
He did.
What a beauty.
What a beautiful man.
Yeah.
That is.
I mean, I can't comment on his looks. I've never seen him, but
No, he wasn't.
no.
There he is.
Hey, Brad.
Okay, so Incredibles 2 continues the story of the original movie, Incredibles, which came out 2004. We loved it.
Yeah.
We were in grade 1 when that first one came out,
Yeah.
and now we're done our first year of university.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, so we were what? We were 6?
5?
No, we were in 6.
6?
5 or 6?
Yeah.
And now we're
I don't
20?
know. It picks up immediately after the first one ends.
Yeah.
It's been 14 years, but the time jump does not affect the movie in any way. Yeah.
Great, because we still need Jack as a baby.
Yeah, so we see the Underminer come back, which is interesting because there was a video game about him.
Did you play it?
I did not.
No,
Did
me
you?
neither. No.
Yeah, so I don't even know why I mentioned that because neither of us know anything about the game. So he comes back, they defeat him, I think.
No.
No.
He gets away.
Yeah, he gets away.
Takes a lot of money. They're pretty much defeated.
They're still saving him for the third one, I guess. Yeah.
I think he's like Bon Voyage in the first
Yeah.
one.
Where was he in this movie?
Bon
I
Voyage.
was waiting for
Feel
Bon
like-
Voyage to
I
come
feel
back.
like he's been in jail for 20 years
Yeah,
now.
but who knows? That's never been confirmed.
Fair.
So, as you can see, you've really learned a lot about Incredibles 2 so far in this review.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We love the movie, by the way.
Yeah, it was solid.
Spoilers, we liked it.
Yeah. Take it from here.
Wow. Okay, so
stoked.
I mean, there's a couple of major themes about this movie. One is actually like family.
Family.
How,
the first
as
one
the
was.
first one is.
Yeah.
But this one goes more into
Family.
the challenge.
Superheroes. A family of superheroes.
This one delves into the challenges of
Yeah.
parenting more like. So basically, supers are still
Outlawed.
illegal, outlawed.
Outlawed.
There you go. And the Incredibles are not terribly happy about that.
No, as
They
you
have a
would
right to
think.
be. Yeah,
As you would
exactly.
think.
Exactly. So
So,
they find this guy, Winston Dever,
yeah.
and his sister, Evelyn, and they have this.
They have this
Great
company
idea.
called DevTech. And
Yes.
when I saw the guy Winston for the first time, I immediately assumed he was going to be the villain. Because, you know, he has this big company.
He exuded happiness.
Yeah. But the character design is kind of, he had those kind of evil eyes. I
They're
don't know if
happy
you-
eyes.
Yeah, but there could have been some darkness hiding there. And he has a sister who's kind of the lower level to him.
In a way,
They're
I
not
suppose,
equals.
I
They're not
suppose.
equals. It kind of remind me of Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman in Batman Returns.
Ah, right.
You know how she works under a guy. who
Penguin
has a
biting that
huge-
guy's nose off will
yeah.
really just stick with me
That's
forever.
beautiful scene.
Good movie.
Solid
Also-
movie. Maybe this Christmas that'll be all.
What's your favorite Batman movie? Dark Knight or the original Batman?
I'd say original.
Original?
Excellent.
That's a story for another time.
That's a
All
story
right.
for another time. Thanks for the diversion.
I love getting
Yeah.
this off the rails.
Yeah. So, DevTech.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
Yeah.
brother-sister company. Sister's, I guess, a little bit under.
Mm-hmm.
And she's very much for the female empowerment kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is why they employ Elastigirl to be this face of the new superhero regime.
Uh-huh.
Kind of. And it works, really. Because there so happens to be a bad guy named the Screenslaver. And she has to go and try to combat the Screenslaver's every move.
And, okay, so this villain compared to Syndrome in the first movie, not nearly as... It was different. It was different because
I'm not
it's
even
not
gonna.
so much, what?
I'm not even gonna say the villain was necessarily weak.
It wasn't weak, I'm just saying
Okay.
not
Because
as...
that's what you're
Not
getting
as strong as syndrome.
I think they both have their good
Mhm.
suits. Where the screenslaver, which does turn out to be Evelyn Devers
Yes.
in the end, she has good motives, I think, because she saw her parents get killed because they relied on these superheroes, and she does not want the superheroes to become a part of society again, because that means that people will start relying on them too much when they could just rely on themselves, which...
And that's her brother's whole plan. He wants to bring superheroes back.
But yeah, and she actually has a real motive now.
Yeah.
Like an actual good motive now that I think about it, so...
See, so
I liked her.
basically, maybe she's not worse than Syndrome, but Syndrome was maybe a more clear-cut villain. And because I'm not intelligent, I just appreciated Syndrome more because he was easier to follow. There we go.
Alright.
Yeah, there we go.
Maybe it's also because we've seen Incredibles like 10 times.
Yeah, that's the other thing. You have
So-
that nostalgia for it.
Yeah, so I think the movie was fairly predictable.
I said a minute ago I thought he was going to be the villain. It was one of the two of them.
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of still predictable.
I mean, about midway through the movie, I had some inkling that it's like, oh, she kind of seems bad, or why else is she in this movie?
Yeah, she really had no function other than being the villain, which doesn't appear until like halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
So it's good that she was a villain, because, So Elastigirl's off fighting crime, while Mr. Incredible, Bob, is home being a family man.
Super dad.
Yeah. I was kind of sad when I first heard the plot summary of this, because I figured, okay, Elastigirl is going to be the star of this. I'm not saying that's bad, but like, you kind of want
You
the point of the...
like
Yeah.
Ugh,
Oh, I did
disgusting.
not mean to say that.
Disgusting.
Yes, no.
Sure, filthy.
Okay.
Mouth of me.
But
Goodness.
no,
Ugh.
no. I mean the point of the quote
Why
is
do I agree
you
to
want
do
the
these things
family to be together. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And who being off by himself, that restricts the family dynamic.
It does.
Yeah.
But I think that also makes you appreciate the role of the mother in the family, where
Yeah.
Bob really struggles being a dad, and being an only
Yeah,
parent,
yeah.
which is
And
hilarious.
I will say it was something different from the first one, because in the first one it was very much Bob's. He was the focus.
Yeah, I think so. It was funny. I love those scenes when
Yeah.
he was trying to be a dad,
Yeah.
and hating his life.
And that's the point of what I was trying to make a minute ago. They're still entertaining scenes. They're
Oh, of
not
course.
like I was kind of worried that Elastigirl was going to go off, have all the fun, and they'd have really nothing to do for Bob or any of the kids. But still, the scenes are very entertaining. It's well done.
Very well done.
Good.
I love the movie. And the visuals, like Pixar just keeps getting better. Eh?
Yeah. Like the visuals for the original Incredibles 2004. I watched that movie a few days ago. They were still great.
Well, let's be real.
It's still very good.
Pixar's always been.
Yeah.
They've always had amazing.
They've all, like
visuals.
even Toy Story, I know Sid, the humans kind of look a little iffy, but like
For what they did
yeah,
in that time,
Yeah.
was amazing. And
all
you know,
the movies hold up pretty well.
they still keep pushing the limit on
Yeah.
what they can do.
I mean, I don't know if A Bug's Life holds up well. That's
I've never
just
seen
'cause-
A Bug's
That's
Life.
just because no one cares about that movie.
I gotta see it sometime.
Maybe that'll be a review someday.
Wow, that'll be a long way away. I can
Yeah.
tell you that.
Our final video ever. A Bug's Life.
Wow. When we finally get too popular for the
Yeah.
internet.
Who knows? Maybe our final video will be Incredibles too. Oh, that'd be scary, wouldn't it? You'd miss us.
The screenslaver, though, I think it sends an interesting message too about people being too attached to their screens.
Yeah.
I suppose they become hypnotized in a way by what they're looking at. I mean,
Yeah.
this movie's still set in like the '60s, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, TVs are becoming a booming thing. So it's really interesting.
Uh-huh.
It relates to these days as well with people on their phones. And
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. But here's what I loved. You know, it came out 14 years after the original Incredibles, so we've gotten the MCU in that time. So many different superhero movies, but it still feels pretty organic to the first one.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't feel like they just adhered to current superhero trends. It feels like this could have been written, like actually made immediately after the first one, and I think that's a good thing.
But I think that's what Brad Bird was. He said this where he didn't want to make a sequel just for the money.
Yeah.
He wanted to make sure this movie is
Yeah, but
is as good.
even then, you might be tempted to, you know,
Oh, I know. That's
add
what I'm
in
saying.
different
He didn't.
styles than the first one because of what's happening
He
now.
wanted to make this
Yeah.
movie just as good as
Yeah,
the first one.
yeah.
Which I believe he did.
I think it's definitely comparable to the first one.
Mhm.
Yes. Is it better? No.
Well,
No.
I don't know. I'll have to see it again.
yeah.
Probably not.
Again, it might be kind of
It's
nostalgia
so good,
for the
though.
first one that was saying that, but
I had a really good time watching the movie, though.
it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It's the same music, same voice cast for the most part. You get a couple of changes.
I didn't notice them.
The kid who played Dash, because he was a kid when the first one
Oh,
came
he's a
out, and
different
now
kid,
his
eh?
voice is different.
I didn't notice at
No.
all.
And Rick Dicker, who was played by Bud Lucky, he died. So
Most
it's a different
people won't
voice.
even know who Rick Dicker is anyway. So.
Yeah, that's him. Okay, to wrap up, what would you give this movie? We're back to the old rating system,
Out
my
of
friend.
5
been a long time.
Incredimobiles,
Yeah, but as usual, you always forget this. It's out of 10.
you didn't have a rating system before I got here.
Yeah, but at the beginning it was out of 10. It's always been out of 10. So today, it is out of 10.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, then I'm giving it 9 Incredimobiles
Wow.
out of 10.
It's called the Incredible.
It's not Incredimobile?
No. Okay.
It's not over there?
We're finding the Incredible right now.
Violet, you're turning violet.
Look at this. 2004 McDonald's toys. Incredibles. See this?
I'm astounded you have these so close to your bed still.
I have them just queued up for the review.
The
Look at that.
The life-size Jack Jack. Does not work anymore.
Yeah, I think it
yes,
does. It
Oh,
moves.
it's vibrating.
Look at that.
That's not a child's toy.
Ryan's got himself a vibrator now. There we go. There we go. Look at that.
That's the Incredible.
There we go.
Also makes another appearance this
Yep.
time. It's fantastic.
Also, so does Miss Incredible's old suit. And Elastigirl's old
Elastigirl's
suit,
old
but
suit.
I don't have that toy, so... Yeah,
Some
that's
collector
it
you
for the
are.
toy segment of the review. There we go. Back to what we were saying.
4.5
Out of 10. Out of 10. Out of 10. Out of 10.
4.5 Incredibles out of 5. Which
Ooh.
is 9
I can't do
Incredibles
math.
out of
Out
10.
of 10. Okay. I'd say, yeah, 9 out of 10. Why not? It's a
9
good
out of
movie.
10, what?
9 out of 10.
Replicating Jack Jacks?
Yes.
Jack
there's-
Jack was also
There's
phenomenal in
one.
this one.
I swear to God, I had another one of these toys when I was little, but I can't find it. So
Does Jack
you
Jack-
just get it once. So.
Everyone realizes Jack Jack has powers in this one.
Yeah,
He has a big fight with a raccoon, which is
Yeah.
amazing.
that's always good. That's
That
what
was a
you
very entertaining scene.
want. So, did I say 9 out of 10?
If you just want to copy me, yeah.
I always copy you.
Alright.
I have no individual thought.
There we go.
When he's not here, right?
The screenslaver has taken over
yeah,
your
yeah.
mind.
I'm one of those people who had a seizure during this movie.
Except you didn't.
No, I didn't, but that is true.
Yeah, I
Apparently.
feel like it couldn't do some
There's been a
very big seizures.
Yeah, some movie theaters have warnings before the movie that say if you
Makes
have
sense.
epilepsy, don't, or you can watch it, but be mindful
Yep.
of the So there's your trivia. I guess.
Shoddy review of
Yeah,
Incredibles 2.
I hope you enjoyed this. It's been a while, as you can tell, but hopefully we'll be back soon. Thanks again for slogging through this with me. It's always a pleasure.
Always.
Yes. Okay. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later.